Hey everybody, it's me. I'm back with another video. This is going to be a story time. But I just want to say before I get into this, don't forget to like this video. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and turn that post notification bell on so that way you know every time we drop a new video or go live. You guys know I started going live a few weeks ago. I didn't go live last weekend because y'all, I was just so sick. But I'm feeling a little bit better now. I'm not 100%, but I wanted to sit down and do the story time right quick while it was fresh on my mind. I was supposed to do it last week and I didn't get a chance to. What else I wanted to tell y'all? Dang, y'all know I'm old. I be forgetting stuff. Oh no. Oh well. Okay, so this story time is gonna be about weird ASS neighbors. Okay, so I've lived in my neighborhood for like 7 years, but I just moved into this house in the neighborhood. On my old block, I lived on my old block for like 6 years. I've been at this house for just about a year now. Now, on my old block, I didn't really make friends with people. I'm not one of those type of people that I guess are like friendly with their neighbors or become like buddy up with them. I just feel like when you do that, a lot of times it causes drama. So I try to avoid drama. I like to keep my peace, and I'm a pretty private person for the most part. So when I moved here, I kind of kept the same mentality. Of course I'll speak, like if somebody speaks to me, I say hi, or I'll speak to my neighbors, like in passing, but never like on friendship type stuff. So I moved to this house. My next door neighbor has 2 kids, a son and a daughter. Her daughter and my daughter goes to the same school. They're in the same Girl Scout troop, but her daughter is older than my daughter MJ. So this happened, I'm gonna say almost 2 weeks ago. So I'm sitting on my porch, minding my business. You guys know I've been trying to learn about the Facebook Reels program. I was in an audio room on Facebook for the Reels, trying to learn about the Reels program and see how it works and all that. So my phone rings. Mind you, I'm on Facebook in the audio room on my cell phone. My cell phone rings. Of course, if I answer it, it's going to kick me out of the audio room. So I didn't answer it. The person called me back again. It was my next door neighbor. Now, she has my number only because like when I first moved in here, like we would always speak, or she'd come to the gate and she'd talk to me like she was just trying to form a little friendship or whatever. We exchanged numbers. We don't talk on the phone or nothing like that, but I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Never know, she might need me one day, to check on her kids. I might need her one day. You just never know. And she seemed like a cool person, so I was like, all right. But anyway, so she's calling my phone like back to back. Mind you, I'm still in the audio room. So I go ahead and I text her. I said, hey, I'm in a meeting right now. What's up? Right? Didn't hear a response back from her. She didn't text me back. So I just went ahead, kept listening to the little audio room or whatever. When I got out of the audio room lasted for maybe like an hour and a half. When I got out of the audio room, I called her back. No answer. Phone went straight to voicemail. I text her, hey, everything okay? You can give me a call whenever you want or whatever. I'm out of my meeting. Didn't think nothing of it. Didn't hear back from her. Now, maybe about an hour or so goes by. I see her and her kids leaving out of their gate, walking to the store. I'm still sitting on my porch. So I'm like, hey, did you get my message? I tried to call you. I text you and I tried to call you back, but I didn't get an answer. You good or whatever? Y'all, why does heifer gon' do this to me? Like with her hand, like, and say, nah, I'm good, it's okay. So I'm looking at her like, you real crazy. Like, either you're crazy, dumb, or stupid. Probably all of them. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm like, okay. And she's like, oh, yeah, because when I call people, I expect them to answer. Now, me, I'm trying to change my ways. I got a lot of little kids. So I try to think before I react now. Before I was one of those type of people that would react and then think about it later. But my thing is this. How you gonna get mad at me for not answering when you called because I was busy? And then you get an attitude. Like, isn't that weird? Like, that's really weird. I don't know. To me, it just seems real weird for somebody to be like that. Like, oh, well, you didn't answer the phone for me, so. Like, lady, we don't go together? We is not in a relationship. Like, what are you mad about? Like, are you for real right now? So, I thought about it. I was like, this isn't even the first time that she's kind of been that way. Because I remember it was another night. Because, I come and I sit on my porch. I have me a little drink, whatever. Watch my little YouTube videos. Scroll on Facebook, stuff like that. At night, like once my kids go lay down, my husband's laying down. And I'm not ready to go to sleep yet. So, I remember it was one night. I'm sitting outside on the porch. And I'll have my headphones on. So, unless I'm looking up, I can't see who's passing by. So I guess she must have passed by to go to the store or wherever she was going. And maybe she spoke to me when she was leaving and I didn't hear her because I had my headphones on. But when she came back, I wasn't watching anything and I was looking up. So when she passed by, I'm like, hey, what's up or whatever, hold my hand up, say hi. She go, oh, you real funny actor. I spoke when I was leaving. My thing is, why do people feel like, I don't know, to me, I feel like some people feel like in that situation, if she did speak to me before she left, it wasn't that I was ignoring her, because I wasn't. I was not ignoring her. At the time that she left, I probably didn't hear her because, like I said, I'm on my phone with headphones in my ear. So if you speak or something like that and, I can't hear you because I'm listening to something in my ear and I'm not looking up. So I don't see you, looking my way or waving or whatever the case may be. So why is it that people feel like everything is about them? Like, if you don't acknowledge them, right away, they feel like you're doing them wrong in some type of way. People really need to, I don't know, in my opinion, I feel like people really need to learn, for one, that sometimes somebody may not even be ignoring you. Sometimes people might not even be ignoring you. They may not have heard you. They might, have other ish going on, like a lot of us do, but it was just so weird to me that she was so upset because I didn't speak to her in that first situation. And then the second situation, she was upset because I couldn't answer the phone for her. But my thing is this, once I text you and let you know, hey, I'm in a meeting right now, what's up? Why not respond to that text? Why call me 10 times back to back after I've told you, hey, I'm in a meeting right now. I'm not about to get off of what I'm doing, to hold a conversation with you about nothing, because we don't have anything in common. We don't have nothing to really talk about. And not only that, and oh, it's a bee. Oh my God, do these bees sting? Wait, are there bees that don't sting? Because I don't want to get stung by a bee. But anyway, yeah, I just thought that it was so weird for her to, respond in that way. And then, once I saw her leaving and I'm like, hey, is everything okay? She gone, nah, I'm good. Like, lady, do you know I don't give a F if you don't ever talk to me. I'm not even friendly with people on that level. Like, the fact that I even acknowledge that you dialed my number, you should be happy, because you know how many people I ignore on a daily? Like, if I don't feel like answering my phone, I won't answer my phone. Like, I will legit look at my phone ring. I don't care. Like, I have very few people that I answer for. Like, I will sit back and literally watch my phone ring, and it does not faze me because I never keep my ringer on. Like, my ringer's never on. So, to me, it just seems really weird that she was like so upset. Like, she was mad. I don't know, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Tell me if y'all have ever had a situation like that, rather if it's with a neighbor or a friend or a family member, where they feel like whatever they have going on is just so important that you need to stop what you're doing and deal with them. And I don't know, like, how do you deal with it? Now, listen, this lady is not talking to me. Like, she will see me she'll see me like sitting on my porch or whatever, and she'll just like turn her head, hold her head down or whatever, like, lady, I don't care if you don't want to talk to me, you're not hurting my feelings. But I don't know, I thought that this would have been a good little story time thing. Tell me what y'all think and how y'all would have responded if your neighbor or friend or family member or whatever would have reacted like that to you. And I guess maybe what I think it is too is that because before she called me, she saw me sitting on the porch. I think she saw me sitting on the porch before she called me, but I do know while I was in the middle of the audio room on Facebook, her son came outside playing with the basketball. So I don't know, like, if she was like, oh, we'll go outside and see if she's out there or whatever. And maybe he went and said, it was like, oh, she's out there, whatever. But when you're in an audio room, I don't know if any of you are familiar with them, but audio rooms on Facebook is kind of like being like on Clubhouse. It's on speaker, you're listening, you may be talking at the time or whatever. But it could have looked like I was just doing nothing, and maybe she thought I was lying or whatever. Not that I owe her an explanation, but I just thought it was really, really weird. So I don't know, guys. Let me know if you've ever had a situation like that with somebody and how you handled it. If you and that person are back talking or not, let me know, because at this point, I'm just like, I'm never talking to that heifer again. This is exactly why I don't make friends with neighbors. Like legit, this is exactly why, because something always happens. And not only that, I used to watch this show on IDTV called Fear Thy Neighbor, and that show just turned me off about becoming buddy with neighbors. But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all that little story time. I have another story time I'm gonna tell y'all too about my neighbors from my old block, because they was always doing something. But yeah, this is just one I wanted to get some other outside opinions on, because of course I talked to my husband about it, I talked to my brother-in-law, and they were all like, oh yeah, she's crazy. But I wanted to get some outside opinions on it, because maybe I'm just overreacting. Shoot, maybe I'm the one that's in my feelings. So y'all let me know down below if you've ever been in this situation and what happened. Guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Turn on that post notification bell so you know every time we drop a new video and go live. Thank you.